Who is Adnan Khashoggi? He was born on July 25, 1935, in Mecca. His father, Mohammed Khashoggi, was the personal doctor to King Abdulaziz, the founder of modern Saudi Arabia. Growing up around royalty and power gave Adnan access to influential people from a young age. This exposure would later help him build connections with politicians, businessmen, and military leaders across the world. The beginning of his business empire. In the late 1950s and 1960s, Khashoggi began working as a middleman in international arms deals. His talent was simple but powerful. He connected Western weapons manufacturers with governments in the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. Instead of manufacturing weapons himself, he earned massive commissions by arranging deals between defense companies and governments. This strategy made him one of the richest men in the world. During the 1970s, his wealth exploded. At his peak, he was believed to be worth over $4 billion, making him one of the wealthiest businessmen on the planet. The lifestyle of a billionaire. Khashoggi became famous not just for his money, but for his lavish lifestyle. He owned a 282-foot super yacht called Nabila, a fleet of private jets, multiple luxury mansions around the world. One of the most famous properties in Beverly Hills. He hosted legendary parties attended by celebrities, politicians, and royalty. In the 1970s and early 1980s, Khashoggi symbolized extreme wealth and global power. The Iran-Contra scandal. Khashoggi's empire began to collapse in the 1980s when he became linked to the Iran-Contra Affair. This secret political operation involved the sale of weapons to Iran, even though the U.S. had imposed an arms embargo. The profits from those sales were secretly used to support rebel fighters in Nicaragua. Khashoggi reportedly helped finance the arms transactions, putting up millions of dollars to facilitate the deals. Although he avoided major prison sentences, the scandal damaged his reputation and finances severely. Financial collapse and legal troubles. By the late 1980s and 1990s, Khashoggi faced serious financial problems. He was arrested in 1989 in New York City related to accusations connected to Ferdinand Marcos and the alleged hiding of stolen wealth. However, the charges were eventually dropped and he was acquitted. Despite escaping conviction, many of his assets were gone. His luxurious lifestyle slowly disappeared as debts mounted. Later years and death. In his later years, Khashoggi lived a much quieter life compared to his glamorous past. He died on June 6, 2017, in London at the age of 81. Legacy. Adnan Khashoggi remains one of the most famous arms dealers in modern history. His life is often described as a dramatic story of extreme wealth, political influence, global scandals, and a spectacular financial downfall. From royal connections in Mecca to billionaire parties in Beverly Hills, Khashoggi's life reads almost like a Hollywood movie about power, money, and international intrigue.